Hello everybody, welcome back to day 7 of Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 days of sketches. Today our sketch was created by Cheryl Ashcraft, and this one looks really busy here just because of all of the different pattern papers and all of the embellishments and things. I have a feeling maybe mine is not going to be quite as busy because I actually don't have as many embellishments that go with this kit as I normally do, but we'll see. We'll see what I do with it. What she has is she has 2 different half circles here, and then on the background, she's got like a stripy paper. It does look like she has some mixed media and things going on behind in the little half circles. And then she's got some florals here in a few different areas. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 different photos and a title here. I'm going to be definitely deviating some from this as, like I said, I don't have as many embellishments. It looks like I have a pile here, but I'll kind of explain that in a second. And I only have 2 photos. These are, again, some more photos from our trip to Memphis. And I'm just going to do the 2 of them. So I've got kind of an idea of how I'm going to make that work with the kit that I have. So let me get into that. This came from the scrap room, and it is a collection from Fancy Pants Designs called Unique. And I think the colors in this are unique. It's got kind of like this almost greenish taupey color in the background, these really beautiful pinks, different shades of pink. And then this is, I don't know if it shows up on screen, but it's shades of like blue, like a bluish gray here. And I just think it's really, really pretty. I'm planning to use these as my circle elements. And then for what she had for stripes on the back of this, I'm going to use this text paper. I love this text. It looks like kind of old-timey and cool, which is what Memphis was like in those pictures we were at Graceland. So definitely old-timey, not this old, but old-timey enough. So I'm going to use these as my 2 main pieces of paper. And then I've got a piece of this. It's kind of like, it's almost a purpley blue. And I'm going to use this for like photo mats, things like that. And then it also came with a sticker sheet. So I'm going to pull from that what I can pull from that and make some of that work in there. As far as embellishments go, that's what I got, was this sticker sheet, and I got these enamel dots that came with my kit. So there's not a whole ton here that I feel like are going to work with my photos. So I pulled some other things from my stash. I've got this envelope, which I think I can use as part of the journaling spot and as maybe like a photo mat of some sort. I don't know. We'll see. I have this fringe from Felicity Jane that maybe I can fit in there somewhere. I'd love to use it up and get rid of it. So there we go. I have a few these white bows here I thought would be cute. I loved this gold with this paper. So I have these gold hearts from Maggie Holmes. They're like a resin. Maybe some of these jewels, because I think the pinks, I pulled these both because they both have pinks. So I thought maybe I could take the pink jewels out. I have this one floral that I kind of like with this. And then for a title, I don't know what I'm going to pick. I think I'm going to go with gold because I like how the gold looks, but I don't know if I'm going to go with the sparkly gold to match the hearts I have, or if I'm going to go with the more traditional gold. So I've got a lot of figuring out to do. Like I said, I'm going to make the main part of the layout, the circles and all of that stuff with these papers. So let me go ahead and do that. And then I will come back and then we'll kind of work through the embellishing of this page. Okay, see you back in a few. So when I went off camera to cut out my circles, I decided that I felt like I really needed another, like, it's not really a solid because I didn't want to do the cardstock, but I wanted a darker color to kind of break up between the floral and the script writing. So I dug into one more sheet of the cardstock that I got. I'm sorry, the printed paper that I got with the kit. It kind of had what looked like, it wasn't really feathers, but maybe like fern leaves or something on it. And so I cut around my floral circles with that. And I really like how it turned out. And I like that it gave a little bit more of that bluey purple color. So I went ahead and did that, and I scuffed up the circles because, you know, that's what I do. So here I've kind of got my photos where I would like them. The bottom one definitely is going to stay there. And as you saw a second ago, I was playing around with the different titles to try to figure out what I wanted. I did decide to go with the smooth gold title, and I just went with happy. Because we were happy. We were having a lot of fun as we were visiting Graceland, and we were eating at a diner which is called Gladys's Diner. I'm going to put that in my journaling toward the end, and you'll probably see it then, but it was named after Elvis's mother, Gladys, and it was a cool little, like, once I moved that white paper, you'll be able to see in the photo we were in the diner, and it had this cool, like, seat made out of it looked like an old car, probably an old Cadillac, since Elvis liked Cadillacs. Yeah, see, you can see it right up there, kind of, there's a glare. And so it was just like a really cool place. In the other photo, I was standing in his automobile museum by the pink Cadillac because, you know, I had to get a picture by the famous pink Cadillac. So that's the photos we have. I will be scrapping a whole lot more. I took a lot of photos when we were in Memphis. So, you know, you've seen some already. I've already done a layout or two doing that. And then I have more coming up of our trip as well. So here I'm just sticking in a few of the embellishments I had pulled from my stash. A couple of tabs up at the top. One of them, I forget, I think it reads Today, the black and white polka dot one. I pulled them apart for a second to get my photo stuck down. As you can see, I put that on top of the envelope, and I am going to write my journaling on the bottom lines there. I turned the envelope upside down, and I'm going to write my journaling there on that bottom of the envelope because it has some lines already drawn out, sorry. It's kind of late. I apologize. I have a couple of tickets off to the side, which I scuffed up and put off to the side. And then that one floral I had left, it's a really cool floral. I got it from, I think, Hobby Lobby, and I've had it for a long time. I used the rest of them in the pack. I think it came with 4 or 6 of them, and I had one left, and it has been beat up, you guys. My cats have attacked the packaging and everything, and it just needed to get used, so I finally used it. And most of this stuff is just random from my stash, just stuff that was sitting in there because, like I said, all I really got was that sticker sheet, and just not everything was going to work. So that butterfly was from my stash. The little text that says "This is me" down at the bottom, that's just a piece from my stash. I think it's a Felicity Jane. I have no idea what that butterfly is from. It just was random. Maybe 49 in Market, but it doesn't quite feel thick enough, so I'm not really sure. The tickets, one was from 49 in Market, the one that says 642, that's a 49 in Market ticket, and then the other ticket I think I got from a Hip Kit Club. So I've just got a little bit of everything on here. That unique bingo card is from the sticker sheet, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on here. Up at the top, I put a couple of those hangy lights. That's from the kit, and the reason I use those hanging lights is I know there's a glare on the photo of us at the restaurant, but they had like hanging lights in that restaurant. So I thought it went pretty well with that. When you see this slow down, you'll be able to see the hanging lights in the restaurant, and then you'll see why I thought those were appropriate. So I'm just fussing around here trying to get that other little I guess, subtitle down there. Not really. This is me little thing down there. And I go to check it to make sure it's straight because it just kept looking off to me. I think because it's sitting on top of that bingo board, it just didn't look right because it was straight. I'm going ahead and gluing down these tabs. You might notice later that I move these tabs. I do it off camera. I just didn't like something about the placement of them, so I end up moving them just a little bit to the right in a little while. You'll notice them all moved at some point, so this is me thinking I've got them in place, but then figuring out later that I do not. So I just have a few more embellishments that I'm going to get placed here.
I was kind of disorganized with this stuff this time, so you see me touching stuff, and I look under here and I find a couple of acetate butterflies. Actually, no, I think I pulled one off the sticker sheet. Yes, that one came from the sticker sheet that I'm trying to figure out where I want to place it, and finally I decide up here that I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up there. And I think he looks cute, but he is also going to move. After a little bit, when I move those tabs up at the top, he's going to switch to the other side of the tabs. So you'll see that in a bit. I'm going ahead and putting another butterfly from the sticker sheet on. These ones are black and white. They go nicely with the print in the background. So they're kind of pulling everything together with a little bit of that black and white there up at the top of the other photo. And then with the This Is Me, here are those Maggie Holmes. They're like really thick acrylic or something type. Maybe it said resin. It might have said resin hearts, and they're very glittery and pretty. They're very smooth though. So, I mean, they look like they might be rough like glitter, but they're not. They're very, very smooth. It is, I'm pretty sure it is like, it's a resin type of thing because the glitter's on the inside of it. It's not on the top. So there are those. I'm going to go ahead and do some mixed media with Sky's the Limit. From Shimmers. This is a really, really beautiful, like a purple blue. It really matches that bluey, purpley, grayish, whatever color you want to call that, in this collection. It was like a spot on match for it. So I was really happy that I happened to have that because this is a different color blue in this collection, and it's kind of hard to find things that match it. So I was pretty excited to see that I actually had some shimmers. I thought I was going to have to maybe go with the pink, but I looked in my blues first and found this one, and I was really happy to have that. Okay, so I've got all of that done, and then I realized that I wanted to write my journaling, so I had to wait till it dried. And this is me just talking about how we went to the diner, named after Elvis's mother. And see, can you see the hangy lights now? I think those were really cool. And so I was really happy that they had something like that in the sticker sheet, because it really worked quite well. Okay, and that's it. Here's the close-up here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this layout. I had a really fun time making it. This was a really interesting kit and really interesting patterns and colors to work with. I really enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out the playlist so that you can see what everybody else has made with this sketch and the other sketches. And if you have not subscribed or liked, please go ahead and hit that button so you can see when I post again, which will hopefully be tomorrow. And if so, I'll see you then. Bye.